Hey guys, so I wanted to just turn the camera on and kind of just talk about all kinds of stuff today, which is like the point of these Wednesday videos. I feel like it's just fun just to talk about like a ton of random stuff, since my Monday and Wednesday video, or my Monday and Friday videos are usually like very like on topic and like not themed, but yeah, like they have a specific topic. So there are some times when I just want to like talk about random stuff, and I am a rambler, so we all know I can talk about some random stuff. So I have a lot to talk about today. I want to show you guys this new bag that I got, and sort of, I don't know, I'm so excited about it. I can see maybe like doing a review video at some point, but I just got it, so that'd be really stupid because I haven't even carried it yet. So I want to tell you about that because it is something that I am really excited about. And then I want to talk about my nails, since I've gotten a ton of questions about those. Just some random updates. I want to share with you a couple of new jewelry things. I also have, like, during my favorites videos, I like to mention like favorites and flops. And over the years, I've just mentioned favorites a lot, so I forget sometimes to add in the bad stuff, even though I've got like this little thing sitting out where I specifically put the bad things to talk about, so that I don't have to do like these giant regrets videos, which I think are kind of fun. But I sometimes, sorry, I'm sitting funny. I sometimes like to just talk about those during my monthly videos, because I like to sort of just tell you what I've truly been using through the month, and also what I've not, you know, things that are on the confusion bad crap list as well. So, oh my gosh, this is, okay. Today I was doing my makeup. I know this is so random, before we get into everything, I mentioned this a long time ago. I should have talked about this in my, well, I guess I like over the last week or so, I guess. So I shouldn't really mention this in my favorites. I already filmed that. It's going to go up on Friday. But I started using this Too Faced Primed and Poreless powder again. I bought it when I was pregnant, and then I didn't use it. I don't know why. Maybe there was some ingredient in it. I was like ingredient police when I was pregnant. I don't know. But anyways, it's like a primer. It says it's a skin smoothing, priming powder, and finishing veil. I don't use it before makeup because I think that's just gross. But I use it like as a, you know, like as a setting powder, and oh my gosh, like it makes my skin look so pretty and like velvety, and taking it to touch up is wonderful. I have this little brush in my little bag that I keep in my purse that, oh my gosh, because I don't like to add like more color when I touch up. I feel like it kind of makes you look old. So this is just, oh my gosh, it just makes your pores just look like, really, it says primed and poreless. This is awesome. You guys need to try that. And I've been, this is sitting out, I have told myself, no more, Tiffany, do not use this as a setting powder, because I went out the other, like I've told you guys, this Laura Mercier Minerals, the loose one, I have been using as a very, very super light setting powder. Like I apply like none of it. And it looks so gorgeous when you first apply it. It looks amazing on camera. And then once you go out, like after a couple hours, you look like an old bag. Like my skin was like all wrinkled. It just looks gross. I don't know, like it settles and it's just not good. So it's one of those things that's amazing and looks great. But then when you really like check yourself out with it, it's like, whoa. So this, I am breaking my relationship with, like with a foundation. I gotta just use this on its own if I'm going to use it. So yeah, that was just a stupid update, but you know, the primed and poreless mixed with the Laura Mercier Silk Cream or topped, you know, so good. Like that's such a good combination. And the Clinique BB, which I'm still gonna do a video on that. So, gosh, just so many good things I feel that have been like discoveries. I've been really into Diet Mountain Dew lately. Sodas of all kinds, which is not good. I know, like when I was pregnant, I didn't drink any sodas like that. No caffeine, nothing, which was really nice. But then now it's just like all sodas, all caffeine all the time. I'm starting a, this is funny. Another thing, like off topic random, I'm starting a cleanse tomorrow. I'm doing the Blueprint cleanse. It's coming to my, I'm not a cleanse bar. I've never tried this before. Essentially, I'm holding on to like my last, I would say like 5 to 8 pounds from my pregnancy, which I've been really happy with. I have not, you know, I'm not trying to even lose that. I feel like I look fine. But the hardest thing though with this, and I heard like with people with C-sections it is a little harder, is your uterus. Like you can tell it's not fat on your belly, you can tell it's your uterus just not shrinking. But it takes a while for your uterus to shrink back, and so you have to wear like some compression things, which is fine. That's the only thing that's really been bugging me, but mainly I'm doing the cleanse, not so much for those last few pounds. I mean, I know that'll help, but mainly for health reasons as I drink my Diet Mountain Dew. I feel like after I've had her, I have been so unhealthy. Like I've ate like absolute crap. And so I'm doing it for 3 days, and I'll let you know. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, but I just got like an update that said it was coming today. So I don't know, but I'll update you guys. Okay, I'll show you the jewelry in a second, but I do want to show you this bag. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's the Rebecca Minkoff Mab backpack. I had been wanting a backpack type bag that wasn't super flashy, but still looked, you know, had some nice like style to it. I think this is like, it's like the perfect size. It's so wonderful. I just love it. I can't say enough good things about this bag. It was so it was $195. I got 25% off or 20% off for the Shop Bop Friends and Family sale. So I bought this like several weeks back, and I'm just now showing it. I didn't really, you know, haven't carried it yet, but haven't really had an opportunity to show it in a video. But I love that. It's just it looks very classy, but it's, you know, it's understated. It's not like logos all over the place, which, I mean, you know, I don't mind, but I love how it's nylon. I have enjoyed my Prada diaper bag so much, and I know that like when we go certain places with her, you know, if I'm carrying her in the carrier on the front and we're walking somewhere, or there's a lot of like nature type things that are around here that we like to do, things that I'm not gonna be wanting to lug, or like if you're going to a park, or when she's older, if we go to theme parks or whatever, like I don't want to be carrying a bag. You know, you need a backpack. So this, I think, is very stylish, but it's also very like practical. I love the straps. Oh my gosh, they're like so nice. But the inside of it is so pretty. It has like some bright green, you know, that peeks out. And then this little section, I like that you don't have to pop this every time. It's just a little, you know, a little compartment. Like, it'd be nice for like tickets or something if you're going to something like that. I do like the size of this. It's a fairly large backpack, but it's not like a huge backpack to where like I could carry this to the mall and not feel like I was going to school, you know what I mean? The zippers are really nice. I love the big tassels. Wonder if I don't think it came with any extras. I know my other Rebecca Minkoff bag came with extra tassels, but haven't found any in this yet. But I love the inside of it. Again, that beautiful green, and then it's got some 2 compartments. So if you were looking for a backpack for any purpose, but like especially, I mean, it's very fashionable anyways if you're just wanting to carry it as your bag, which I'm totally gonna do. But I think it's kind of a must-have for moms, like to have some sort of a backpack. Even if you've got like an amazing diaper bag, having a backpack I think is really practical. And this one's nice. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not like stupid expensive, you know what I mean? So yay, I love that. I'm really excited. And check it out if you're looking for a backpack. It's really nice. I'll show you this jewelry really quickly. I have a couple of things from BaubleBar, and then I'll talk about my nails because I've gotten a lot of questions about that. So yeah, I got this necklace from BaubleBar, a couple of other things as well, but I'm like really into their stuff lately. I remember when I'm just gonna be totally honest, when I first heard of BaubleBar, or when I first started shopping there a very long time ago, it was very like, to me when I thought about it, just those like statement necklaces that were like very like jeweled, and I feel like they've really sort of, that site, I feel the whole company is very good about like changing with trends. Like they truly like they carry a little bit of everything, but it's, I feel like it used to be just very like, you know, but does that make sense? Now it's like, I feel like there's a lot of options. And I generally, even though I've had like very, you know, crazy necklaces like that, my style, like I recently like like more just metal, edgier looking things, delicate looking things. I know, like total opposites. But like, you know, just metal things like gold chains or layering necklaces. If it is a statement necklace, I don't want it to be super crazy or, well, some of them are crazy, but you know, just have a certain look to it. I guess that's just your personal style. You just know, you can look at it and just know what you like, what you don't. I've cleaned out my jewelry so much lately. I need to do an updated video. I have been in the biggest clean out mode. We will talk about that in a moment, but talking about the jewelry, I love this so much. It's like a matte. When I first opened it, I was like, whoa, I don't know about this, but it's so pretty on. It's just a matte chain, very black, like just edgy looking, just with a t-shirt, with any, that's like my style. I've said for years, I'm all about basics, and then I add necklaces, accessories. I invest in like handbags or something like that, rather than like spending a lot on basics, which is all that I wear. I wear like a lot of the same type things. But I love this necklace so much, and it's, and I wanted like a turquoise necklace that was pretty, that looked kind of like authentic and not like super cheesy. This necklace is so awesome. It is like really lightweight. It looks super heavy, but it's not. Look how pretty that is. I did wear that in my favorites video that I filmed earlier in the week that will go up on Friday. But holy goodness, isn't that beautiful? That's called a squash blossom, and very affordable. If you were to get something like this that was like authentic, or like, you know, I mean, the turquoise stones look really nice. I don't think it's, I mean, it's not genuine, I don't believe. Obviously not, I mean, they're very inexpensive. So anyways, yeah, really pretty. And then I got a little fun with this, and I believe I was wearing this in Monday's video, and it's, I think it's called a festival tassel necklace. So yeah, even though I don't wear a ton of color, I like to wear color sometimes in accessories if it's done a certain way. And then I got these earrings that are those like jacket type earrings where it comes behind your ear. But these don't really have that look. When you put them on, they just look regular. I mean, they're not super crazy looking, but they're really pretty, like starburst. Very, very beautiful. Really pretty with your hair up. I'm mostly like a stud earring type of gal, but these aren't super dangly. They're really pretty. I love their stuff lately. I love that crescent moon necklace that I have that looks like a lot. I've got so many compliments on that. It looks really expensive. Like, and I hate to say that, but like when you wear it, people think that it's like really nice. Which I don't care. I like to wear it because I like it. But oh my gosh, it's so pretty. But yeah, they've got a lot of good things. And I, like I said, have been in this like cleaning out mode like crazy, and I will, I think I'm going to update you guys on that soon. I've sort of sorted through things. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like becoming a mom, which thank you guys so much for like, I mean, I'm glad that you guys are really into that part of my life. A lot of you guys comment on that. I post pictures of her on Instagram here and there. I know I don't show her in a lot of videos. I'm not really like a day in the life type vlogger, every day. And I know I have done that in the past. In the future, I might do that. I don't know, but it's just not something that I'm doing right now. But I do want to answer your questions, and I do mention mom things here and there, but I feel like when I do mom videos, I've got so much to share that they're just like really overwhelming. So if you guys want to like ask some questions, I might do a mom video coming up. So yeah, send me, write your questions below, tweet me your questions, whatever, and I'll put together like a mom Q&A type video. And I might show her a little bit. She's so cute. She's changing so much. It is insane. But anyways, I'll get into that in that video, but it's just such a wonderful, like, just so much better than I ever imagined. I never was like a person that was like, oh, I've got to have babies. I love babies. I always knew I would be a mom of, you know, one day, but there were some times when I would think like, maybe not, I don't know. But to me, it's just like marriage, or just like something. I hate it when I hear people say I'm never getting married or I'm never having kids, because to me, that's something that's so conditional based on, I feel like you decide to have a baby or you decide to get married based on the person that you're with. You don't go out and look for a husband or go out and, oh, I hate to say that though. You know, if you're single and you really want to have a baby and, you know, you can do things and like make it happen, I feel like you kind of know whether you're in that phase of life where you want to have a child or you're with the right person where you know you want to have a baby. And we just, you know, we just felt so ready. Everything just felt right. And because of that, I think it's really changed our life, but it's just wonderful. Like, I feel like it's just like it was a very smooth transition, I feel. I hate to say that because it was such a big deal, such a big change, but everybody would always say, oh, you're never going to remember your life before having babies. And I would always think, like, that's so weird, you know, of course you will, but you really don't. Like, it's just such a great thing. And I feel like, you know, because I've just enjoyed her so much, I haven't felt bad or I haven't felt down or anything. Like, I feel like I haven't really lost a lot of myself. Like, I feel like it's just, I've grown so much and she's just made my life so much better. So I could go on and on. I'm like gushing over my child. I'm like turning into that person. I like totally am that person now. But yeah, I totally want to do some videos on mom stuff and stuff like that. So I know so many of you guys are interested in that. And again, thank you so much. Like, I'm so glad that you guys are into that part of my life, and that means a lot. So yeah, if you want to ask questions or whatever, you can do that. So like this is totally the point of these videos, is to just talk about everything. But oh, nails. I do want to mention these. You guys have really asked me a lot of questions about them. A lot of people, I think, I just got really long nail beds, so they're not like as long as they look, but I love it. When I have thicker nails like this, like in the past when I have like acrylics and stuff, and that's what these feel like, it's impossible to scratch yourself or scratch someone else because they're just not sharp. I mean, people get like that pointy, you know, shape or whatever. This is called like a ballerina shape. Some people call it a coffin shape, but mine aren't pointed on the edge. They're sort of squared off on the top, but then they're like curved on the sides. And then where it meets, instead of it being sharp, it's really smoothed out. So yeah, I love this shape. And yeah, I'm much less likely to scratch myself or someone else with these than I would be if I had really short natural nails, which, you know, are really sharp. So that's that. I hate it when people say stuff like that. It's so stupid. But anyways, I was getting the S&S system, which I mentioned on Instagram, which is like very, it's the look of acrylics. And they paint it over your natural nails. And you know, as your nails grow out with acrylics or with the S&S or with like a thick like solar gel, they get harder. You know what I mean? Like a gel powder, is that what it's called? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, your nails kind of it's thick, so it keeps them from breaking, and they just stay long. So you don't need tips or anything. As it goes. I mean, in the beginning, they're gonna look shorter, but as it grows, they can get very long. The S&S system is really cool because you pick your color like you would a gel manicure, like a painted gel manicure, from like a wheel. You know, they have like the swatches, and then the colors, instead of being in like liquid jars, are in powder jars, and they paint a clear thing over your nails. When I got mine done, they just buffed them. They didn't use a harsh tool or anything, but some people say that that's how they would do it, so some people say it's just as damaging. I don't know, but just totally depends on who does it. And then they paint a clear gel, or a clear nail polish, and then they dip it, and then they paint, and then they dip it, and they paint, and it's like they're dipping it into the powder, and it's building and building and building. Then at the end, they buff it and paint the clear on. And the powder has like calcium and vitamins and stuff like that, which is really cool. But the last time that I went, we actually just, you know, since they weren't gonna have to get all the way down to the nail anyways, it wouldn't matter. We just did a solar gel on the top, I think is what he said. And it was in cool pink. So I don't know. All I know is that I love it, and I think I'm gonna get the same exact thing next time. That's how much I love it. And I've never been like a super long nail person, but I love it. Like, this is so, like, what I like. So I'm excited about it. I might get them a little shorter next time, but I don't know. I just really love them. And I might even get something a little fun, like a little design or something, but I just love these so much. So that is that with the nails. Yeah, they are not acrylic, which I mean doesn't even matter. It's just whatever. But just if people were wondering what they were. I'm so glad that you guys liked my planner video. I got so many like good comments on that, and some people have actually like sent me stickers and things, like fun things to jazz it up with, but I have not had time. Like I barely have time just to write in it or to come up here and film these videos. So I don't really, you know, if I'm gonna have time to do something, I don't really take time to like put stickers in there. If I ever sit down to do it, I feel kind of like I need to be doing something else, you know? But I am gonna try to have some fun with it. With those that you guys sent, so I'm excited about that. And okay, so did I mention this at the beginning about, yeah, products that like were, so basically this is what I have. I have this thing and I keep stuff that I don't like in it, and then I'll talk about it in my favorites and flops, but I haven't really stuck to that name because I forget to show the flops a lot. So I was gonna mention it in this video, but I don't think I have time. I think I'm just going to do a whole video on that, which I hate to do a whole regrets video, and then I'll get better about doing it just as the months go by. But it's not all bad, it's just stuff that's just like, yeah. And then I do have a question for you guys. Recently I got a bunch of these double-sided brushes from Tarte. I do own a couple of double-ended brushes anyways from other brands. I need to know how the heck you guys store these. Is there some sort of really trendy way that people store these on YouTube that I have obviously missed? Is there a way to store these like in a good way? They are all just laying on my counter and I don't like that. I think, to me, I'm thinking these are probably better suited for people that like to carry their makeup in bags. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to save these for when I travel, because I think, like, look at how many, they sent me all these for Earth Day, which was like amazing because all their brushes are like the sustainable bamboo or whatever. And I've raved about Tarte brushes in the past so much. I love the foundation, this brush, oh my gosh. This brush for like liquid or for minerals is just the best thing ever. It's the airbrush foundation brush. But look, I've got so many of these, like, even for like eyes and stuff. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save these for when I travel, because this would just be easy to bring with me. But if you're gonna use those on the daily, is it just not a brush that you would use like that on the daily? I mean, I'm guessing not. But I mean, when you put them in a cup, one end of the brush is just gonna get like destroyed. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Or should I just stick to my idea and just keep them for travel? Which I'm thinking is probably what's just gonna happen. A couple more things before we hit the 30-minute mark, which is gonna be insane. I guess not. We're just talking about so many things, but I am still gonna do that video of our bathroom progress, start to finish, which I'm so excited about. It's gonna be so fun, I think, to edit and look back on, because I've got all these clips from when you guys have always been into, like, when I do little tours or when I show things about certain rooms or decor type things, which I need to get back into, like doing decor things or like showing home stuff and things like that. I haven't really been doing a ton of that kind of stuff lately, but the bathroom has been like the focus. We totally, I mean, it was like down to the studs, just like renovated. Like, it's been so exciting. And it turned out so beautiful. The only thing that we're waiting on now is the glass for the shower. So the tub is in, everything is done. It's just, it's insane. Like, I go in there and I can't believe it's my bathroom, you know? It's just like so exciting. And we really wanted to do it just for like looks sake, but when, you know, I started using the tub, I realized like that big jacuzzi tub was just stupid in the amount of water that it used. It took so long, like 40 minutes to fill up. And then to clean it, it was disgusting. Those jetted tubs are the devil. Like, they're horrible. Just gross me out every time. So I have like a beautiful like freestanding soaker tub that's just like been my dream forever. I've like always wanted one of those. I'm so excited. Like, I just feel like it was just so fun to like design something and plan it and pick out every little finish and do it exactly the way that we wanted it. So we've got like such a wonderful like sanctuary, like escape now. I'm just so excited. But again, the shower glass isn't in, so we haven't fully been able to enjoy it. We haven't been able to take a shower yet in there. But I do want to, because you guys are into that kind of stuff, and obviously, like, just like me, like, I live for those kind of like before and afters. Like, I love that. I'm doing like a whole video, I think, on that. Like, every day when they would work, I would go in there afterwards and film like the updates. And I need to film like what it looks like now. I don't think I've filmed one of those yet, but And then I'm gonna show you it like after it's all decorated and stuff. But it's just really exciting. And oh, and I was gonna say, yeah, like vanity wise, it needed to be done because we didn't really like how it looked. It was very like basic and it was old, you know, it was just, it needed to be, there was some problems, but when they actually got everything out, like our subfloor was rotted out, like there was a hole this big, like it was pretty bad from where it hadn't been properly waterproofed, and just like really bad, scary things that you find under the surface. So it was something that needed to be done. So that made me feel a lot better after we found that all that's repaired now. But oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. So that will be like another Wednesday video at some point, maybe in the next couple weeks. And then what else? Yeah, I think that's it. I almost got crazy and cut my hair this week. I'm so glad that I didn't. I thought, is this pregnancy like baby hormones that are like my hormone, you know, and am I gonna do something crazy? Like, I remember right after I got married, I chopped my hair. I noticed that's a trend. Like, why is that? So many of my friends I know, like after they got married, people that I've seen like on TV, like celebrities and stuff, like after they get married, they chop their hair off. And I'm like, maybe it's because you grow your hair out for your wedding, but I think it's all like hormonal and like your ups and downs, and that's what freaks me out with hair, because I always feel like I'm gonna make like a rash decision and then hate it. And I'm a short hair person. Like, I know you guys have seen me with long hair for years, but I had like super short hair for years, and right when I started YouTube, I think I was kind of in the process of growing it out. The latest time of when I had it, but you know, it takes a good couple years to grow it back out, so it just scares me sometimes. You know, so I really, instead of just calling my friend that does my hair and saying, hey, I'm coming in to get my hair cut, because that's also dangerous, because I don't have to book out in advance. So if I want to do something with my hair, I can just be like, hey, I'm coming in, and she'll be like, yeah, come in. So I have to really sometimes pace myself. So I looked back at pictures of like where I really liked my long hair, which just didn't bother me too bad. I mean, if I really want to do something, I'll do it and I won't regret it. But I'm kind of really glad that I didn't do it. Like, I really styled my long hair. I really like, because it's like, it's one of those things, like when you go to get your hair cut, you always have like the best hair day that morning, you know, and then you regret it. So before I called her and did anything rash, like I really just lived with my hair for a week and thought, do I really want to do this? And I kind of decided that I didn't, or I'm not quite ready. So we'll see what happens, but I just don't know if I'm ready to go short again. But I don't know. I have been liking it. I think I've got to get to a point where I'm really, really sick of it. You know what I mean? And having long hair is just so easy because you can just put it up. You don't have to dry it. Like, I feel like when it's short, you'd think it's easier, but it's not. Like, you totally have to style it. You have to like make it look right, or else it just looks like what are you doing? So I think with long hair, you can just be like, oh, you know, I just didn't have time to style it, and it's just long anyways, and who cares? Does that kind of make sense? It does to me. So I could have totally had like no hair right now. But I stopped myself. I just wanted to sort of catch up with you guys. And like I said, I will be doing a video on the bathroom. I am going to show our closet finally, which was redone as well, that I haven't even shared yet. It's still not completely done though, because it's still, I feel like there's little piles of things that I haven't organized, and I'm still just in the total clean out mode. I feel like I'm going to start rambling again, and this video isn't going to end for another 10 minutes, but I'm going to make myself end it. But quickly, like I still am just totally wanting to get rid of everything. I'm like that with clothes. I don't like to have a ton of stuff, but I've totally been like that with makeup lately. Like, everything is just disgusting me. Like, I don't want to keep anything that I'm not using or that isn't wonderful. Like, I don't want to keep something like, what if, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need anything unless if it's really awesome, and that's like my philosophy. Like, I'm just, anything that's not good, I don't need it, you know what I mean? So even though I went through that huge makeup clean out like several months back, and then a couple weeks ago I cleaned out even more, I'm ready just to like pare it the F down and like not have anything. Like, I'm just done, you know? I don't know why. Like, I guess what it is after doing this for so long, and like, I love makeup, I love stuff even more than ever, but it's like, I'm at the point now where I want to keep just the good stuff. Not that I have anything that's bad per se, but like, if I'm not using something, I just don't want it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not using it for a reason. So so I like that. I like just knowing that when you see me using something, when it's just gonna be like the best, you know, like I just wanna have like the best, like just my makeup collection that's sort of large. Like I'm sure I'll still have like a good amount of stuff. I really just want to get it down to these 2 drawers in this makeup vanity, and still that will be a ton of stuff. But like I just want to have the goods. Like I just want to have the good stuff. So yeah, I'm just over it. Not over it like, and I'm over I'm more into it than ever, but I'm, you know, I'm over just having stupid stuff. Like I just want to have the good stuff. So is that weird? That's weird. Does that make sense? I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. But I do, speaking of cleaning out, now I'm saying, oh, I have more new stuff to show you, but I did get a couple of things from Nordstrom that should come today that are things that had been sold out forever, that I have been trying. One thing that had been sold out forever that I just thought I'd never be able to get, that I finally got, that I'm so excited. So it looks like one of those things that I'm probably going to like completely use up because it's so good. It's just one of those good things. So I'm gonna do, I think, a Nordstrom haul type video. I got a bathing suit. I got yeah, I got some stuff. So I'll show you guys that soon. The BB video, the cleaning BB video is coming up too. So yeah, sorry this video is so long, but I do love having these videos on Wednesday just to sort of catch up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed chit-chatting for a little while with me. Everything that I mentioned in this video, like the cleanse and things like that, if I'm not gonna leave you hanging on, I will definitely update you on those. I'm excited. I'm kind of nervous about it because I'm the type where like if I get hungry, I'm gonna eat something. So I'll let you know how that goes. Now that I'm thinking, I'm like, this probably is not gonna go well at all, but I'm gonna really, really try. But anyways, I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Ask me those questions, those mommy questions. I will do a video upcoming about that. And if you know, I know that I don't show a lot of like super personal things with her and stuff. I mean, look at Instagram if you want to see some photos and stuff like that. But I will get back into doing maybe like day in the life type vlogs here and there sometimes. I know I'm not the type that would do that regularly because I don't want to, that's just not natural to me to do every, you know, but I will do it sometimes. And maybe in that mommy vlog, I can show her a little bit so you guys can see how she's doing. I better stop because I'm just gonna, I feel it coming on that I'm just gonna ramble about Olivia for like 30 minutes. So I will let you go. Have a great rest of your week. Ask me those questions on Twitter too. That's an easy way for me to see. Ask me the mommy questions on Twitter, or here if you want. But I'll do an updated video on that soon. And I will see you all Friday. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.